like I stated in my previous video, I unfortunately lost a fair amount of footage when I lost my iPhone this summer. This is my daughter. We do have all the GoPro footage though, so we're gonna do the Hush Mat episode, and I'll just try to explain what we're doing the most. I start out here just prepping. I cleaned out the Scout really thoroughly with the top off. Got all the rust painted, any bare metal inside painted, and then and got it under heat lamps because it was relatively cold. Trying to get it warm enough to take the Hush Mat cleanly. So that's where we start. Prior to this, I had actually gone through soap and water and scrubbed the entire floor of the Scout to make sure that we had enough, that it was clean enough for paint. After I got the interior all prepped, I wanted to set up the dash and get it all painted and have it in place before we actually put the Hush Mat in, so that we knew exactly how high we needed to go, and just kind of get a better understanding of where things were going to land. So I bought this Wagner spray tent. It actually worked out really well. It kept all the majority of the paint inside of it, and I didn't get any overspray into the shop. It was pretty handy to have. So this is my good buddy Aaron. He came over to help me do the Hush Mat. He's done it before. He has some experience with it. He helped me kind of clean up the rest of what needed to be cleaned up. We got it all clean. We got all of it all cleaned out again, and made sure there wasn't any carpet residue floating around or anything like that. But some things to be aware of for Hush Mat placement. Like, Hush Mat is not a actual acoustic barrier. It is a vibration absorber. So if you stick it onto a piece of sheet metal and you knock on the sheet metal, it won't make all the rattling noises. It really reduces the amount of vibration sound you get. So when you coat an entire car in it, when you hit bumps and when you're driving on the road, wind and everything else, the noises from the vibrations get reduced dramatically. There is an insulation value to it, but it's pretty minimal. I think the foil on the back is the majority of the insulation barrier. It's really not a huge insulator. I did use a softer acoustic foam on the side panels, and I will link the two products I use in the video, or in the process in the chat there, in the description. it really helps stick the hush mat down to the ground, to the sheet metal. When it's really cold, none of it really adheres or it's very flexible. But before that, when you heat it all up, it becomes much more malleable, more gummy. And all this hush mat, it all comes on a wax back paper, and you peel that paper off, and the actual hush mat is very sticky. So it's easy to get it all stuck down. We use a roller to press it all down, and heat guns to kind of get it all going. Just razor blades to cut it into pieces. But yeah, it went pretty quick. It took us about probably most of the day to do the whole car, but we did do the side and everything else, which I don't have footage of here. So yeah, that's the extent of what I have for footage, but basically we went through and made sure we got that hush mat everywhere we could get it, put it inside of the rear quarter panel areas, like through the speaker holes. We just get as much in there as we could get. We did all inside of the doors. Anywhere you could get it, the better you're off. It reduces that vibration and helps with the noise from the road. The other thing I didn't cover very well here is the painting. I do have some tips and some setup things I did picked up from other channels and things that were really useful. But I'm going to be doing a lot more painting probably here in the near future. So I will do a more thorough video when I get to that. But if there's any specific questions you have on how I did it or anything like that, feel free to ask in the comments there. And please subscribe and like. I'll catch you on the next video.